Welcome back, everybody, to WagerTalk TV. I'm Ross Benjamin of WagerTalk.com. I'm covering two games for Friday, July the 11th in Major League Baseball, the Cubs and Yankees, and also the Rangers and the Houston Astros. I have two 5-inning winners in each game. And for those of you who don't like to wait 3 hours for a result, it's right up your alley, folks, because it's a first 5-inning play in the Cubs Yankees, first 5 innings play in the Rangers in Houston. Before I get to that in my analysis, folks, just a couple friendly reminders. Number one, I will be on vacation starting on Saturday, so no premium picks on Saturday and Sunday. For those of you who have subscribed, and there's plenty of you who have, I really appreciate your support, folks. It goes a long way in making these videos successful. And also, folks, your subscription, you'll be added on. So whatever subscription that's still active on Saturday and Sunday, customer support will add 2 days to your subscription. So you're not going to lose any money or any subscription time that you paid for. So hope you appreciate that. But it's the only time I really have a chance, folks, to take a deep breath. It's during the Major League Baseball All-Star break. I'll be back next Friday, back to work, that is, and to resume our Major League Baseball free picks. And right around the corner will be college football, so don't forget that as well. Also, folks, be kind enough to give me a like on our videos as our free picks, even though we had an 0-2 day on Wednesday. Thursday still pending. I am actually taping on Thursday evening because I'm going away Friday morning. So I'm doing this in advance. I very rarely, if ever, do that for baseball, so keep that in mind. Because these lines might be changed from the time I record this until the time that you actually view the video. Having said all that, folks, be kind enough to also subscribe to our YouTube channel, as it's absolutely free to do so. Hit that alert notification bell for Wager Talk TV, and you'll be notified immediately upon any of our great content going up on our great channel. Where I was going with hitting the like button, 37-6 with our last 43 free picks, and also 54-13 with our last 67 free picks right here at Wager Talk TV. I don't think I'm asking too much for you to hit that like button. I would really appreciate it, folks. Keeps the folks over at Wager Talk TV happy with me as well. I'm certainly trying to make you happy. And also in the comments section, don't forget to let us know who you like on Friday's card in Major League Baseball. If you have any questions for me, I'd be more than willing to answer them for you, as long as they're, they're not belligerent. And I'm not going to answer any questions on any other games on the board beside the two I'm covering, folks. So if you have a handicapping question, handicapping methods, techniques, whatever the case may be, I certainly would be more than willing to answer those for you. All right, so the Cubs right now, as we speak on Thursday evening, they're undecided who they're going to send to the mound on Friday. There are reports out there that I've been reading that Chris Flexen possibly will get the start. Flexen is a former starter. You might remember him as a right-handed starting pitcher for the Seattle Mariners. This year for the Cubs, all of his appearances have come in relief, and he's been really good in relief for the Cubs this year. However, he's going to be making the start, and that takes on a whole new perspective, and we'll cover that in a second. It'll be Carlos Rodon, the left-hander for the New York Yankees. The veteran lefty is really enjoying a fine season for the Yankees, and he's been a nice pickup since he came aboard to the New York Yankees franchise. All right, so the Cubs against left-handed pitching. They've been very good against right-handers all year. Left-handers are just 11-13 on the season. As a matter of fact, the Chicago Cubs, when coming off a win and they're playing on the road and they're facing a left-handed starting pitcher, they've gone 0-6 in their last 6 in that situation, and they lost by 2.7 runs per game. And more notably, in those 6 games, the Cubs only averaged 1.8 runs scored per outing. So they have not done well against left-handed pitchers on the road when coming off a win in recent games. It's 0-6 in their last 6 in that role. The Cubs, again, facing left-handed pitcher Carlos Rodon, who has a superb 1.03 whip in 19 starts this year. The Cubs this year on the road, when facing American League starting pitchers with a whip of 130 or better, they're 0-6 on the road this year in that exact situation. Now, I mentioned Chris Flexen. All his appearances have come in relief, but since 2023, Chris Flexen has gone 0-16 in his career. I should say 0-16 in his team starts in interleague games. So he was a starting pitcher for Seattle. I think he was a starting pitcher at one time for Colorado. Don't quote me, but the bottom line is 0-16 since 2023 in interleague starts. Obviously, all of those starts took place in 2023 and 2024 because this, if indeed he goes to the mound, would be his first start of the season. The New York Yankees, when facing Chris Flexen, 16 for 44, the current New York Yankees roster is against Flexen for a 364 team batting average and a 451 on base percentage. The New York Yankees 6-0 in their last 6 at home when facing right-handed starting pitchers going into Thursday night's game, which they will be facing Brian Wu of Seattle on Thursday night. Hopefully, for our sake, they're 6-1 in their last 7 at home versus right-handed starting pitchers because we have Seattle as a free pick on Thursday evening against the New York Yankees. Carlos Rodon, 3.25 ERA, 0.95 WHIP, averaging 5.8 innings pitched per start at home. And those are 9 home starts. So recapping that, 9 home starts for Rodon this year, 3.25 ERA, 0.95 WHIP, and averaging 5.8 innings pitched per start. Rodon 8-1 at home against the money line as a first 5-inning wager. So Carlos Rodon in his 9 home starts this year, the Yankees have gone 8-1 on the money line as a first 5-inning bet. So he's really got off to good starts. He's pitched well at home, and the Yankees have only been behind in after 5 innings in one of those 9 starts by Carlos Rodon. I just don't trust the New York Yankees bullpen. They've been brutal over the past 7 days or so, but the New York offense is really clicking right now. Going into the Thursday night game against Seattle, over their last 6 games, the Yankees were hitting .309 as a team with a .357 team on base percentage, and they cracked 15 home runs in those last 6 games. I'm going to go with a first 5-inning play here, but right now the Yankees just came up as a minus 190 money line favorite. I'm assuming they'll be around 145 or 150 for a first 5-inning money line bet. We're going to go the New York Yankees and cheapen the price. The New York Yankees minus a half a run on the run line as a first 5-inning bet. So New York Yankees minus a half a run line, first 5-inning bet. The Texas Rangers with Jack Leiter will travel to Houston to take on the Houston Astros, who will go with Lance McCullers Jr. 8:10 p.m. Eastern Time start. For whatever reason, as we speak, which is 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday evening, there is no line listed in this game. Now, the reason might be is because Houston had a day off and the Rangers had to play on Thursday night at the Angels. As a matter of fact, their Thursday night game at the Angels won't go for another couple hours. So that might be the reason why the sports books are holding off. But it might have to do with some uncertainty as far as who they're sending to the mound as well. But right now, as we speak, Jack Leiter against Lance McCullers. Houston is coming off a shocking 3-game series against Cleveland in which they were swept. The Astros were red hot going into that series. And on the other hand, Cleveland entered that series on a 10-game losing streak. Despite those losses, Houston has managed to score 5 runs or more in 8 of their last 9 games. Lance McCullers on the mound, he's been horrible at home this year. 5 home starts, an 11.37 ERA, and a 2.05 WHIP. Houston over their last 6 games, now they had a day of rest, so this is all legitimate. Over their last 6 games, 7 runs per game, 346 on base percentage, and 12 home runs over those last 6. And like I said, they had Thursday off. I'm recording on Thursday, so all of those stats in terms of Houston offensively are accurate. The Texas Rangers have gone 16, their current roster, that is, have gone 16 for 53 career-wise against Lance McCullers. That's a 302 team batting average and a 383 on base percentage. Texas, over their last 6 games, now they still have a game to play on Thursday night, but going into Thursday night, their last 6 games, they averaged 6 runs scored per game and a 328 on base percentage. For a team that's vastly underachieved offensively all year long, it looks like the Rangers are starting to finally find their stride offensively. Jack Leiter, 5-0 in his career starts when facing teams like Houston that have a win percentage of between 540 and 620. So Leiter has not fared well against teams with an elite winning percentage, 540 to 620. And all 5 of those starts have gone over the total in his career. His last 5 starts overall, Leiter has a lofty 6.17 ERA and a 171 whip. And Texas is 16 for 53 career-wise against Lance McCullers Jr. So, like I alluded to, a 302 team batting average, 383 on base percentage. So all of that combined, both of these bullpens are pretty good. So we're going to eliminate them out of the equation, and we're going to use the Rangers and Astros to go over the first 5 inning total, which I will assume will be somewhere between 4.5 and 5. So either one, I wouldn't go any higher than 5 in the first 5 inning over, but 5 or less, let's put it that way. I like the Rangers and Astros to go over that first 5 inning total. So again, New York Yankees minus a half a run as a first 5 inning run line play over the Chicago Cubs, and the Texas Rangers and Houston Astros to go over the total in the first 5 innings. That's a total of 5 or less. So there you have it, 2 free picks for Friday, July 11th. And folks, I'm sorry if this was a little bit choppy, but I'm a little bit, I'm not used to doing these with the day before the game and without a line in the Cubs and the Yankees game. So I think I'm going to be pretty accurate, though, and I think we're going to win both of these plays. So there you have it, folks. Don't forget my college football all-access pass right through the national championship game, $4.99. That's good until August the 1st. Take advantage of that, folks. Why should you? Well, because I went number 1 in college football in units earned and win percentage last year, was number 2 2 years ago, and combined the last 2 years, number 1 in units earned in college football over at WagerTalk.com. Take advantage of that offer. Don't forget to give me a like. Don't forget I'll be on vacation Saturday and Sunday, so no premium picks. Until the next time, for WagerTalk TV and Ross Benjamin, take care and God bless.